Hello, hopefully this is working now. Don't want to restart the stream again. This is the second attempt and we're probably already into this match as well too. So let's not waste any more time and let's get going. Hopefully it all works out. We're 2 minutes in for Melbourne City and Western Sydney Wanderers this match. So Melbourne City are the favourites to take this game out. Chet says toilet man. Okay, we got Gatman back in here again, saying the same stuff. So types are new comments, so I know that the stream was underway and working and not freezing up. And yeah, hopefully you can hear me in real time as well too. But yeah, not sure what's going on. Gatman was also saying about the New Zealand incident as well. So yeah, I think according to this tab and my tab here, we're only about 10 seconds delay, so that's not too bad. So bring everyone else over to this stream as well too. So 0-0 Melbourne City and Western Sydney Wanderers. Melbourne City are the favourites for this game at $1.91, $3.60 for Western Sydney and $3.40 for the draw. So Melbourne City 72%. I was just making a joke. So check says toilet man. So the only one that's made it to this stream here there, Gatman, but is it working alright? Because I really need to know. Because the other stream that I tried doesn't seem to be going too good. Internet is bad here in America in some places. Don't know about you. Well, everything was working finally. I think I might have just stuffed things up with the OBS studio or something. I think I might have not pressed start record or something and just said start streaming or something like that, and yeah, things didn't come along fine. So hopefully the other guys figure out that I'm back live again and pop over to this stream. So I apologise for that, toilet man and whoever else joined in. And I thought you had to go to sleep there, Gatman, as well too. But anyway, back to this match. So a few things to catch up on. Right, it's good. So tonight's match with Fox Sport Match Centre, last went Western Sydney Wanderers looking for the upsets against second place Melbourne City. Kate Jesuits is our referee for this evening and gets us underway at Amy Park. Good conditions. Western Sydney foul as well too, with Nicola Muller conceding a free kick. Melbourne City shots getting blocked. Jamie McLaren shoot inside the box and is blocked by Western Sydney Wanderers defender. Melbourne City foul with Buante conceding a free kick for tripping Mitchell Duke as well too. And we all caught up. I decided this might be the last game ever, so why not? You never know about tomorrow these days. Yeah, indeed. At this stage, yeah, we think the 100 minutes Melbourne victory and A game against Newcastle Jets should be going ahead. But yeah, the situation with this coronavirus is changing rapidly. So many leagues, so many different sports, so many different events getting postponed and cancelled. With like further updates in New Zealand there, we got a 2-week isolation if you come into a country overseas, anywhere overseas that is, unless it's in the Pacific Islands. So that's going to affect so many different businesses down here with people being in isolation and cancelling if they're going on holiday, because what's the point really if you're going to come down here for a holiday? Or if you've got friends and family, you might put up with being away in the locked area for a couple of weeks or so. So yeah, one of the strictest controls on the borders there in recent times. We also got Sandhoosh in here as well too. Who will win? Well, I've gone for Melbourne City to get themselves a 3-2 victory. Gatman's gone for a Western Sydney 4-3 win, and Carvin White has gone for a 2-0 victory for Western Sydney as well too. Who do you think? More importantly, Leeds postponed it, yet the A-League didn't. Well, more important, Leeds postponed it because they more out in Europe wise, so it's all European leagues, as Europe is mostly affected. So you got the Premier League, Scottish Premiership, the Udinese Netherlands Dutch League, Serie A the Bundesliga, Liga 1 in France, the USA with the MLS as well too, so North America. Somewhat impacted, but Mexico I believe has very few cases, so that's a pretty good job on their behalf. Let's see if I can try and get up this live game on my phone as well too, since we're managing to get everything smoothly here. And some statistics for this match as well too. So Melbourne City starting with more possession, no shots as of yet, and a few passes there on there. Well, apparently a female referee as well too, so it's good they've been more diverse in the sexual orientation. Some males and females getting involved, nice to see. Of course, apart from the coronavirus situation, so you have to be really careful that the referee or the players or the staff don't end up getting it themselves there and postponing the A-League, because this was one of the few leagues that we got left to enjoy. Otherwise, we probably going to have to do some Bolivian league watch-alongs whenever that takes place. Because I have to come up with some ideas to do some live watch-alongs for the week. At the moment, it is going to be the A-League, but they are going to be behind closed doors after this week of matches, I've heard, and the Wellington Phoenix, once they travel back out to Australia, might have to play the remainder of their games in Australia because of our 2-week isolation protocol that is until at least the end of the month. So lots of things changing sports all the time recently. But yeah, one of number of games there, so getting this game up here, so it looks like a very low attendance once again in Melbourne City. So people were deciding to stay away, and I suppose there are probably further restrictions to keep a number of spectators out of the grounds as well too. So it's sad to see, but that's just the situation that we're dealing with. It seems like a bad dream that all of this stuff is happening, but it is the reality. So I've done a couple of streams to do with the coronavirus in particular as well too. I'm sure I'll be able to fit in a few others as well too in the coming weeks. There we go. So Blanty on the ball, Melbourne City in the possession. Hopefully we're able to see a few goals in this match, because last match did a live watch along for Sydney and Perth Glory as well too. Not many people tuned into that one, so it's nice to see Gatman, David 2010, we got Sandwich in here as well too. Managed to get 3 subscribers in my last stream somehow, but yeah, they didn't say anything during the stream though. Do a live stream from the Zoom? No, I won't be able to do any live streams at work wise. Yeah, that would be just a no-no. 10 minutes in, it sounds like Western Sydney Wanderers have started nicely, but I think, yeah, got everything underway there. We're nice and up to date with the stream, as well as we got some updates on here on the slide for you to follow on, and also managing to watch this game on the phone nice and successfully, and hearing what you guys have to say in the comments there. So it's all working nice and smoothly now. Feel free, you guys, to get involved there, chatting away about whatever, and I'll give my response. Melbourne City with an early opportunity towards the left hand side, and in the box, ooh, headed off target. Really chance for Melbourne City there, but yeah, headed that one off target. This will be this one. Melbourne City shot off target. Lachlan Wales missed a shot for inside the box, and as well target left off the goal. Yes, I'm a little bit behind these live updates here. 2 shots from Melbourne City already. And after all those goals that we saw scored last week in the A-League, was it like 24, 25 goals in 5 matches? So far we just got 1 goal in 2 games, or 1 goal in 3 matches if you count the first 11 minutes of this game as well too. But, Melbourne City with the ball over top on the attacking side of things here. As it's freezing up. Oh. There's the Stizzits once again. Just freezing up on my phone there, unfortunately. But keep the comments going there. Other predictions for this match there for David 2010, San Whoosh. You're asking who do I think will win? I answer that question, so feel free to who you think will win this game. Because it can go either way, because you never know. Western Sydney on the day, they can turn up and score a whole bunch of goals there, the Western clubs. Lady with leading the play, she's like the Iwana guy last night. Okay, yeah, not blowing the whistle, trigger happy, like some of the weakest do, just this one just watching the action flow by, and not getting involved, which is more so what you want from the referees there. You don't want them to be overly involved, and you always got the VAR to back you up there if you see something that's goal scoring related opportunities, if it's inside the box, if it's like a handball, VAR moment there, penalty kick and stuff like that. So basically the referees have all the unimportant jobs to do there, deciding who wins the throw-ins and maybe some of the free kick things near the pitch, to get some attacking chances, but ultimately their role has diminished quite significantly after that VAR was introduced into the A-League and across the board of a number of different divisions. Not too many top flight leagues now with the use of video assistance. Maybe in Bolivia they still don't have a VAR possibly, but I'm not too sure in that situation. Yeah, so according to this live sports website there, current matches that's going ahead, you've got some Super Rugby matches, including the likes of Reds and the Bulls, Roosters and Panthers for the NRL season, so a few different Australian divisions things going on. What else is there? Yeah, that's basically it really. There's some gymnastics in Azerbaijan, Polish Open thing going on, the Gibraltar Open in the snooker. Some Indonesian football's going on as well too. Red cards every game almost. I definitely know VAR in Bolivia. We can't. That's a chippy league. Well, so yeah. Well, that means great dedication to the game there. If you can see all those yellow cards, the red cards, all those over-committing yellow card fouls there, really lunging into the challenges, and that causes quite a lot of excitement as well too though. Compared to the last game where it was a 0-0 draw, we also seen 0 yellow cards, 0 red cards, so it's very boring on that aspect as well too. Another live update for you. Melbourne City fell. Joshua Belante earns the eye of referee Kate. Jace Winsk for holding on to Mitchell Duke. Yeah, but currently we have, how many people do we have watching the stream at the moment? Let's have a closer look. Now we got 3 people, so those other couple of people, make sure you hit that like button. It'll really help out the stream quite a bit there. Cheers, appreciate it. So 3 people, nice for you to come along and join me. Hopefully a few of your other friends come along too. Okay, so we got Western Sydney Wanderers with that free kick then, as I'm a bit behind schedule, of course. And maybe I just might turn on the sound this time. Oh, what's happened to me? Did anyone see my knees shake around quite a bit there? Okay, so free kick here for Western Sydney. Just taking the time to make sure everyone's lined up in the wall correctly. Got what, 5-6 players up there for Western Sydney. 6 at the back, comes down the right hand side and just kept in play. So Western Sydney winning the ball back and playing around the touchline and for a throw-in. Okay, that's better. The sound. Okay, so Melbourne City goalkeeper is currently holding on to the ball there. So according to the statistics so far, what have we got for you? We got 0 shots on target and just the one off target for Melbourne City there. So another boring match so far. I mean, yeah, cancel all this other football and you give us some A-League football and you still don't give us any goals. Come on, guys. Need some goals for our troubles. Here come Melbourne City on the front foot inside the box here and headed away quite easily. Keeping the pressure on. Slow and steady wins the race. You can probably see these live probability statistics diminish there. So currently Melbourne City with a whopping 75% chance of winning this match, 17% chance for a draw, and only 8% for Western Sydney to get themselves a victory. These odds must be well and truly wrong, because yesterday it was 99% for Brisbane Roar at half time there to get the win. They ended up winning, but compared to what the sporting website says of how the odds are situated, they're lots closer together than what these are. Dulwich with a huge punt up field to absolute nowhere land, straight out for a goal kick. So that really sums up the game so far. Very useless shots or attempted pass upfield. Oh. You might as well have a look what this does to the A-League table. So yeah, where are these teams situated at the moment? Melbourne City, they currently at second place, 36 points. So more so Western Sydney, if they're able to get a win, they're hoping try and get towards that top 6. I'll take Wassel. We have a goal. We'll take Wassel in behind the defence. 21 minutes in. We have a goal, 1-0. Just as I was having a look where it would situate them on the table, this will get them towards the top 6. If Western Sydney are able to get themselves the victory here, with Tate Russell open the scoring. First goal of the season as well too. Nick Muller has pass created the opportunity and Tate Russell slotted the goal low and right. Just looking at the replay here, nice. As one of the Melbourne City players trying to come in, defending, lunging in, was unable to do so, and Tate Russell was able to dispatch it away there. So, who knows, Getman might be onto something here, with Western Sydney causing a bit of an upset. $3.60 odds away from home against Melbourne City. And that will really help their top 6 chances if they're able to get this game done. And look at those percentage odds now, it's basically even across the board. So surprising stuff here, 1-0 lead for the Western Sydney Wanderers. It's nice to actually see the goal now. 0-0 in the last game, 1-0 for Western Sydney. Plenty of time for Melbourne City to fight back. I've gone for a 5-goal thriller in this game here, so Melbourne City gonna turn this game around. Got to, as desperately trying to catch up to Kevin White there, and Gatman. Kevin White's with 2 out of 2, and if Gatman and Kevin White get this one, they'll have 3 out of 3, and Gatman would have 2 out of 3, and I'll just have the 1 out of 3 correct. Yeah, there's hope for Corway, for the core, for more goals. Yes, indeed. So I suppose you didn't give your reaction about it sooner there, Gatman. Being past a few minutes there after the celebration about the goal, no one else chipping in as well too. But a good start for Western Sydney. Caught Melbourne City napping, and almost basically caught me napping, as I was just thinking where it would put them on the table. And so I suppose better have a look at that then. So Western Sydney, if they're able to get this victory, as they do at the moment, will be just behind the 5 fellow rivals of Western United, and to 7th place, just behind them on goal difference. So there would be a huge opportunity for them in terms of their playoff push for the season. Melbourne City shot on target now as well too, so they're looking for a quick response, with Lachlan Wales shooting to the bottom right hand corner and Daniel Lopar making the save. Yeah, 1-0 to Western Sydney. Yes, it is a bit of an upset there. National Sports Loaded. Did you predict this one to come? You went for Central Coast Mariners and you went for Perth Glory as well too. How they score? This was the summary of the goal, just down here. Look at the live updates. So Western Sydney goal was Tate Russell opened the scoring. Good lead-up work by Nick Muller. His pass created the opportunity, and Tate Russell slotted the goal low and right. As Melbourne City somewhat got caught on the counter-attack there, just a little bit sloppy defending as well. But plenty of time for Melbourne City to fight back in this one, which I am backing 100%. But these percentages have now gone in favour of Western Sydney Wanderers to get themselves the victory. 44% to 31% for Melbourne City, 25% for the draw. They had Melbourne City all the way up, plus 75% just before the goal though. Yeah, better close these taps things down. Close these tabs down, so able to load up better. lots of different ads, things pop up here, so that's what causes issues. So 22 minutes in, and Western Sydney Wanderers have got themselves a yellow card there with Schwegner, who's been shown the yellow card, so a lot more commitments being involved in this game, because there was no yellow cards in the last match, which is pretty rare for a football game to have no yellow cards, and that really summed it up. No goals, no yellow cards, no fun at all. So you definitely picked the right match to come along to there. The guys that didn't come along for the first game. And National Sports Lottery, what you came along for the first half of last game there, so you'll be lucky. You'll be thankful that you missed the second half there. Well, Western Sydney got more possession. Very unexpected. Yeah, but can they get a second goal though? That's the main thing. Can they keep it up? Oh yes, we got a penalty conceded. Western Sydney Wanderers penalty. Tate Rosso's given away a penalty for tripping Craig Noon. Let me try and desperately try and see this stuff going on here. Just going by what the live updates and what Gatman is saying. But there's going to be a good opportunity for another goal here. Okay, I'll just leave it. Lady Weath yelling. Susan Sitar has watched the live game. I'm watching it on, trying to watch it on the Google there, live TV Sports, and there's Western Sydney Wanderers have a shots on target there, saved, and there it is. I'm a bit behind schedule there, but Melbourne's off the season, so nice quick turnaround there for Melbourne City, the team that I'm supporting for this game. In terms of my score predictions there, I desperately want to catch up to Kevin White, as we've been doing a prediction series there. We've got 3 people involved, so feel free to get involved with your predictions for next week's matches. Yes, it is 1-1 there. Got the update here. Melbourne City did score the penalty kick, so congratulations to Jamie McLaren, Jamie McLaren's one of the top goal scorers in the A-League of the season, I believe. Yeah, finally some goals. Last match was very disappointing. There was my first 0-0 game live watch along. But now we've got some people in here. We're also getting the goals, so we're getting all forms of entertainment ahead. Susan wants me to send the link. Well, if you just type in live sports online there, you're able to find quite a few different websites available. But hopefully this could be enough for you. Otherwise, if I give you too much information there, you probably just take off and watch the stream and not come back, as I've discovered once I've done that to a few other people previously. Just when I came in. Yeah, really good time in the National Sports Lottery. You took off when there was nothing happening in the last match there, and then you come along for these 2 goals. Where was that one? 21st minute. So these 2 goals in the last 9 minutes there. So yeah, we need you more often if we're going to get more goals. Don't know what happened to the toilet man though. He took off after the other stream wasn't working. He must get another goal, otherwise we will crumble in the second half. Who will need to get another goal? Melbourne City or Western Sydney? Melbourne City, was it? I'm just trying to remember whereabouts you were from the National Sports Loader, right? It was Melbourne, right? Supporting Melbourne. So Melbourne City shot off target. Quite Noon misses a shot from outside the box that just goes over the bar. So Melbourne City building back into this match after going behind earlier. Much to the frustration of Gatman there and for Carvin White, who had Western Sydney getting the win in this match, and they would have been all very excited after that goal, and then for things to crumble afterwards. For Western Sydney winners, okay, got you. National Sport Loaded. Here's the latest statistics for the game. 60% possession for Melbourne City to 40% for Western Sydney. 3-1 shots for Melbourne City now, 2-0 off target as well too. Quite a few more passes, 174 to 73. That's the main ones there. Head-to-head record, 11 wins for Western Sydney, 7 wins for Melbourne City. Western Sydney have been scoring 40 goals to 33 though, and 50% win percentage to 31.8% overall. So that's a bit of a summary there. So Western Sydney Wanderers, better record over Melbourne City, but at Amy Park things might be a bit different. 50% for Melbourne City, 17 goals scored each, and 5-4 in the last 10 games against each other for City. So could be a very tight match here. Melbourne City foul with Scott Jamieson conceding a free kick for challenging Puman Schwigner. So 10 minutes left to go till half time there. But if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and get involved in the comments there. Join Gatman, join National Sports Loader, join Susan Sitar, and give your thoughts and opinions about this game or anything else. You want to talk about the coronavirus? We've already done 2 videos on that ongoing situation. If you want to talk about other football leagues that we're going to do. In the meantime, we're looking at doing the Bolivian League, the Turkish League, which is the most exciting if that stays ahead. Possibly Argentinian and other Brazilian leagues. Those South American leagues seems to be the ones that's least impacted by the coronavirus at this stage. If you could watch 2 teams play for the last match before they postponed all matches for the corona, who would they be? Okay, that's a very interesting question. Would they have to be 2 teams that play in the same division normally, or can I just pick 2 teams and put them up against each other if they haven't played against each other before? Is my question. Would it have to be a match that would actually take place to begin with? Melbourne City foul referee has picked up a handball for Lachlan Wales. Come on, work again. I think we're about a minute behind on the stream now there, because I see it 36:14 to 37:12 according to my screens there, so there must be a little bit of delay ever so gradually during the stream there, because there wasn't too much delay earlier. I think it might have followed a similar process to what happened in the previous one, so I'm not sure what's happening there. Any two, club or international? Okay, so any two, club or international, doesn't matter. Will be an interesting battle to see, I guess, my two teams battling it out with the Wellington Phoenix against Chelsea. That should be an interesting battle. Of course, I have to support the New Zealand side, the Wellington Phoenix, in my home country, but I can't really be too upset, whatever the result for that game, so that will be a really interesting situation to occur. Or the likes of Canterbury United as well too, my even more local club in the city. But international wise, New Zealand against well, we play quite a few of those Pacific Island nations. Maybe just another opportunity to play against one of the top countries in the world. So maybe like Spain or Germany or something like that. Probably sometimes get the opportunity of doing that. Turkey against Spain. Okay, that's a very interesting one. Don't know why, but fair enough. Chelsea 4-1 against Wellington. Wow. Yeah, I mean that's probably reasonably accurate, I suppose. There, very harsh for Wellington Phoenix, but against an English team, it depends what venue they're also playing at. If it's a neutral ground, or is it at Stamford Bridge, or is it going to be in the Wellington Stadium there, Westpac Stadium? And you're going for a 1-1 draw for Turkey against Spain. Here we can we can at halftime we'll simulate that Turkey-Spain match there. As National Sports Loader got to show you the football simulator website, simulate the different teams as well too. One of my upcoming video ideas as well, so it'd be a good opportunity to broadcast that at halftime. If you're interested, and then you can get involved with these predictions for the countries, and then you can go on a big series league there. I'll set it all up and explain a bit later on once I get that all set up for the upcoming days, to go along with some other Olympic predictions as well too. Better do a few more of them. It's been a few weeks since I got my last ones, as that's coming up presumably. So 8 shots to 1 there from Melbourne City now, heading into the 40th minute. So they are dominating things. 19 to 5 balls into the area as well too. I like to see the Central Coast members play at Anfield against Liverpool County Girls. Well, Liverpool always score goals at Anfield anyway, so it doesn't really make any difference. When was last time Liverpool were held scoreless at Anfield? Gatman. Must be a very long time. CSK Moscow 2-2 against Wellington. Liking all these different teams and country idea things going on there, but I'll be able to show you the footballsimulator.co.uk websites where I can simulate these different countries playing against each other. Won't be able to give too much details of the players there, because you have to pay quite a bit of money for all the extra detailed information, as well as for the club things as well too. It's pretty ridiculous, like $40-50 for 6 months, 12 months of the simulation things, but they do have a free option for all the countries in the world against each other, and then they must have put in percentage odds or something to win according to the FIFA rankings as well. The Wellington Phoenix to beat New York 1-0. Nice. I'll take that. Well, New York would be pretty good there with the American Football League. I think the USA is usually ranked 20th, 30th in the world there. New Zealand as a country, we ranked a good 95th place in the world there, so I would say we'd be underdogs for that match. But being at home in the windiest stadium in Wellington, maybe you might have to favour Wellington there, as New York got a long way to travel, assuming it is a home match for us. Western Sydney on the ball at the moment, 42 minutes in, and being dispossessed. So not too much going on in into half time. Wellington versus Australia 2-1, just be nice, even though I'm Australian. Yeah, well, Wellington Phoenix plays against the Australian clubs all the time there, but if you combine all the Australian sides together, then that would be a lot more of a tougher match. It would be basically like Sydney and Melbourne City and Western Sydney Wanderers, Adelaide United, Newcastle Jets. I guess you can cancel out Central Coast Mariners really, because who they're going to put in that best 11 squad to go against the Phoenix. But if we get the home advantage with the Wellington Phoenix there, then possibly we might be able to make a surprising results, but Australia would have a lot more options than us available, so that would be quite nice if we were able to pull that one off. I don't see that fixture coming ahead anytime soon, but New Zealand against Australia would definitely be the start of this football simulator series that is coming up on my videos there, so stay tuned for that. So a bit of a preview for what's coming up on this channel. Melbourne City just in possession, passing the ball around. Basically, they're just playing out to half time, it seems. We don't even have any major updates since the 39th minute over here as well too. Just got to bear in mind there seems to be about a minute delay once again on the stream, so apologise for that. Hopefully everything's just flying in nicely. The more comments that you make, the easier that the delay becomes. So how much additional time will there be? If I go with the Western Sydney Wanderers start winning again, I'll say don't go, because last time you went there weren't any goals in this match. But we're just about at half time, and I want you to stay there, National Sports Loaded, because I was going to show you the football simulator websites as well too during the half time break, just briefly. So we got another update here. Melbourne City shot on target. Quay Noon shoots the left of the goal, and Daniel Lopar makes the save. Just right at the end of the first half here. So Melbourne City more likely to actually score the next goal though. Look at that percentage for Western Sydney. 10% now, they're really diminishing. And Melbourne City almost climbing back up to that 70%. Back before, just before Western Sydney wanted to score that goal there. Seconds away from the official half-time mark here. And scores are level at half-time here in Melbourne, but there's plenty of time remaining for either side to snatch the winner. So fair enough. Okay, I better get out that other websites for you guys, the footballsimulator.co.uk. So stay tuned for that one. So 1-1 here at half-time between Melbourne City and Western Sydney Wanderers. So we're in for another draw potentially. I won't leave you again, I promise. Oh well, everyone's got to go at some point there. I didn't think I was going to have Gatman for this live stream here, as he had to go to sleep because to get up early to get some other supplies because of the situation in the US there with lots of shells into him, because everyone's been panicking with this coronavirus going on at the moment. So this is the website that I'm talking about here, guys. So the footballsimulator.co.uk. So I'll just put in my login details and password as well too. Ever since Melbourne City FC scored, we got less possession. Yeah, I mean goals change games, as they say. So we might have to readjust the different tactics. You got the half-time break. Usually able to shift the tactics, and you might see a resurgence in the second half, hopefully for your side there. But it does seem like Melbourne City are going to be the favourites for this game, being at home and being the favourites for this game, being second place in the table. Haven't managed to done that for nothing. So what countries are we simulating here? The options, we will talk about Turkey and Spain to begin with. So Turkey against Spain, we'll put them in. So Turkey against Spain. Scroll down, find Turkey, there we go, there's Turkey. Select. And Spain. Scroll down here. Put in Spain. Oh, not South Sudan. Spain. Again. How old are you? I'm 23 years old. I have my birthday next month, so I'll be 24 very, very soon. So Turkey apparently ranked 24th in the world. Spain ranked 4th place in the world. Gatman, I think, has gone for a 1-1 draw for this match here. National Sports Loaded, get your prediction in for this match here. Just a bit of a trial one of what's going to come in this YouTube, on my YouTube channel, with different countries battling out against each other. Get awarded for 1 point for the correct results, and you'll be awarded 3 points if you manage to get the correct score as well too. Then I'll have a big table up saying where you finish, how many points you got, and where you're situated on the table. So be me, Gatman, and National Sports Loaded, and anyone else that joins in. And then just quite a bit of fun also to get us through this off season, as what we're calling it, with all these other leagues being postponed. It will be quite a bit of fun. So Turkey's got home advantage for this match, being played at Istanbul. Other options, you got Konya, got Trabzon, got Izmir, got Istanbul, and Al Samiyin. National Sports Loader wants to know if you're going to school. Well, if you're asking me, I'm not going to school, as currently working. Finished school years ago. National Sports Loader, you're going for a 2-0 win for Turkey. Okay, for this game here, I'm going to go for Spain. The favourites away from home. I'm going to go for a 2-1 victory here. We'll just wait for a bit to confirm what scoreline Gatman is going for this game. And then we're going to go on to the match here. So Gatman's going to go for a 1-1 draw, I believe. Yep. Just making sure. So 1-1 draw and 2-0 win for Turkey for National Sports Loaded. I'm going for a 2-1 victory for Spain. So we kick off. And what are we going to get? That's a 1-0 win for Spain. So nice one. So that means I get a point. And then if we put the results on the table there, that means I'm top of the table after this result. But there'll be a whole bunch of other matches to continue things on. But yeah, Spain 1-0 winners over Turkey, and that would mean it'll be Spain at home against another country that you guys get to decide on as how the series is going to go. play home Istanbul. Okay, well I missed it, the national sports loaded, but I did. It was at Istanbul though. There was 2 Istanbul home crowd options. But yeah. Okay, we'll get another game up. So we're gonna get Spain up because they were the winners of that clash. And then you guys, you get to pick a country, any country in the world that you want Spain to play against. And then we'll use a random number generator to decide who is the lucky one of them getting the verse. So who is Spain versing, guys? Who do you want Spain to verse at home? Just until we get to the halftime there, this is just a preview of what's to come for this channel. Make it, break it, and do a tournament. Yeah, there was that option on this website too, but you have to pay some money for that, unfortunately, as well. For the 3 series, you only can have 2 countries against each other. Otherwise, under the upgrade info with the club and international and VIP, you get those additional series. But yeah, it does cost a good, at least like $5, $10 pounds for a few months or so. So yeah, unfortunately, unable to have that access unless have extra money. So hopefully you guys donate to me in the future to able to do that as well too. Let's go to the Corona League. Yeah, I mean it would be a great idea, but it does all add up on the costings there as well too. But yeah, at the moment we're only able to do just the countries against each other without any other detailed information. That's the only situation you can get for free. So we're just looking for Spain to play up against someone. So what country do you guys want Spain to be up against? Got any country in the world. It only can be a head-to-head battle, unfortunately, unless I'm going to pay some money for the international club series, which will cost at least like $5, $10 pounds for a few months or so. Just depends how popular the series is on my channel once I get this properly loaded in as well too. Then I might possibly do the knockout series. A 1-game knockouts. Yeah, we only got a 1-game knockouts with the 2 countries against each other. So who was Spain versing? Also got the other option of random teams, so it can be any country in the world if I just click on this yellow button here as well too as an option. As we're still at half time for this match between Melbourne City and Western Sydney Wanderers, which is 1-1. Now get involved if you guys are interested, just a bit of a trial run if you want to see how it all works. Hopefully you guys enjoy the idea. It sounds like you guys want to have additional things there with the clubs against each other and the brackets as well too, but that will cost some money to implement. Possibly something for the future. But no one's putting in their country suggestions. Yeah, we might just have to leave it then. Spain aren't going to play anyone. So tomorrow night's games got the Wellington Phoenix and Melbourne Victory playing against each other, as well as LA and Newcastle Jets. So I was going for Wellington Phoenix and Newcastle Jets to get the victories for those games. For Gatman, he's gone for Wellington Phoenix as well too. Nice one. And he's also gone for Adelaide United to beat Newcastle Jets at home, and pretty convincingly as well too. 3-0 winners. For Carvin Whites, he's gone for the Phoenix to get a 1-0 win, and for Newcastle Jets to win it 3-2 over Adelaide. Shouldn't be too long to go until we start the second half. Just check over here. Make sure we haven't really started. Nope, still haven't started the second half. As my phone will be a little bit behind schedule there. And back to here. So no one wants to see Spain play against anyone. Okay, we'll just put in a random team then. So Spain against Laos. And then the options are different venues in Spain. So you got Madrid, Valencia, the Bernabeu, and June. Oh, now you guys put in a country there. It took so long. Okay. Just in time there, Gatman. Okay, Spain against Hungary it is then. Instead of Laos. Spain will thump Laos. They're probably like 12-0 or something ridiculous. So Spain against Hungary it is then. So if Spain wins or draw, then they're able to keep the series at their place. And then there'd be another country, or potentially Hungary again, to take it off then. And if Hungary is able to get the win, then Hungary will get the home advantage, and then they get to play against someone else. So Spain against Hungary. So Spain in 4th place, ranking wise, Hungary 45th. So whereabouts do you want the venue to be played? Options, you got the Bernabeu in Madrid. You got the Metropolitan in Madrid. You got Ramon Sanchez in Seville. You got Estadio Mestalla Valencia as well too. So Gatman's gone for Hungary to win it 2-1 away from home. So a very surprising result there. And what's National Sports Loader going to go for? And what venue are you guys going to decide on as well? And National Sports Loader has gone for Hungary 2-1 winners as well. Okay, I think I might go for Spain here. They're at home, they're a pretty quality side against Hungary, which, when was the last time they ended up making a World Cup appearance? I think they managed to make the World Cup before, but was it back in the 70s or something? But Spain, high ranked sides, 2010 World Cup winners, got to back them to come up on top in this game. Yeah, no one's going for any particular venue, so I'm going to stick with the Bernabeu, I guess, in Madrid. And get to the match. Yeah, so I'm going to go for a 2-0 victory for Spain on this game here. So I managed to take down the other prediction. So see if I can get this one as well too. The Bernabeu and Hungary home. No, the Hungary home is not an option. They have to win this game to be able to be the home team. So let's kick off. Yeah, but I didn't say myself correctly. It is the home team. So in this case, Spain has to be at a Spanish venue, so that's why we're going at the Bernabeu. And Spain get themselves a 3-1 victory over Hungary. So I am bossing the series so far. 2 points. And you guys both got 0 at this stage. But it's just a trial run to see how things are working there. So as you can see, the number 9 striker got themselves a couple of goals there for Spain. Left back on the score sheet as well too. And they conceded their own goal in the 61st minute. So 3-1 winners for Spain. And then Spain continued being the home team. And then someone has to take them off them by winning away from home. Is just how the series works. So it could be in Spain for quite a while, as they're one of the strongest opponents in the world. But there are 3 countries that's ahead of them in world rankings. So I think there might be the likes of France. Who are the other countries? Germany sort of dropped down the rankings quite a bit recently. Is England doing quite well? Yeah, so France, Brazil probably be up there. Who else is doing quite well? Can't think. Alright, we both got schooled. Yeah. Anyway, we might be just about underway for this game, so that's just a bit of a trial one. Yeah, 46 minutes in, so back to the match there. But that's just a bit of a preview of what's to come there for you guys there, so you get to have a bit of extra insights, a bit of a preview as well too. All those other people that's been watching my channel won't know this secret information in my secret videos that's coming out, that you guys are a bit spoiled. You should do this more often. Yes, definitely am going to do a whole series on it, National Sports Loaded. So I thought it'd be quite a good video idea, and especially with this actual football not taking place recently as well too. Then gotta keep ourselves entertained somehow, and that might be back to the virtual world, being the football simulator website. So we're underway. Who's gonna get the win in this game? Melbourne City or Western Sydney, and we're going to see another draw. There's going to be 2 draws in one day. Who likes drawing matches? Not me. It's one of the more annoying options. For some reason you just like to see one side win over the other, generally. Both sides might be settled for a point there. Western Sydney, a win will really help them push towards that top 6 though. Yeah, so for the football simulator series there, I'm going to start off with New Zealand against Australia. So New Zealand obviously representing like the Wellington Phoenix against Australia for all these A-League teams there seems the most appropriate. My country against Australia, National Sports Loaded country as well too. And then it could be a good series to see how you guys countries get on as well too. See how the USA performs, see how the USA performs, see how Australia performs, see how New Zealand performs. And yeah, depending on what countries you guys pick, it'll be interesting to see how many points the countries themselves end up getting on, as well as who ends up getting the most predictions correct. So be able to see a few different things, a few different statistics. It'll be quite interesting. City not happy with the lady referee, but who is ever happy with a referee to begin with there? Nothing against women in particular, just against referees. Melbourne City foul, Lachlan Wales concedes a free kick for charging Jordan Doherty. Yeah, another thing with the football simulator thing there, I sort of need to really find a good time to try and get as many people watching it live as I can, because I need to have at least a couple of people like yourselves to be able to come up with these predictions to make it more worthwhile, really. So yeah, let me know what other times you're available. Is it these times throughout the other days of the week, 7 days a week, or are you available in the mornings my time as well too? So just need that sort of information, details as well would be quite helpful. Western Sydney Wanderers foul with Schwingner conceding a free kick for tripping Marco Silvestre. It's different when you are screaming and cursing at a woman, at least how I was raised. Well, but at the same time, it's just the nature of the situation, so just have to know that it's not sexist, it's just just how the football's ways as well too, I guess. They just get quite angry at different decisions being made. They don't like conceding fouls. One was fouled, yep. So yeah, the footballers need to be a little bit more kinder to referees generally, I suppose. There's also the case that can be made. Oh, not too much happening at the moment, is there? Wanderers, foul. Okay, I saw that one. I think tomorrow I'll be trying to cover the Adelaide and Newcastle Jets game. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if I'll be able to cover the 100 minutes my club against the Melbourne Victory. It's a bit of an awkward time, 6:20 PM, so they might intervene with tea. So, see what I can do, but no guarantees on that one. The Adelaide and Newcastle Jets being at 8:20 should be a lot more likely for that live watch along if you guys are interested in coming tomorrow night. An hour earlier than what the stream started at. A 59% chance for Melbourne City to win, 33% chance for the draw, 8% for Western Sydney. And you look at the goals highlights. So Western Sydney won his goal. It was Tate Russell opened the screen. His first goal of the season as well too, at this stage of the season. So pretty sensational stuff. Melbourne City win a penalty. Jamie McLaren gets the equaliser. What's the tea? No idea there, Gatman. Oh, I think there might be some beef or something available. Had some pizza for tea today though. Western Sydney runners foul. Jordan O'Doherty gets tackled from Burger, all one and concedes the free kick as well too. Do you watch Chelsea Fan TV? No, I haven't really been watching any of that. I've been watching Arsenal Fan TV more so because that's a lot more funnier with all the wanks and things that they do when they've been losing. But somehow they actually managed to win their past 3 games in the Premier League. It was quite funny when they got knocked out of the Europa League though. The round of 16 after making the Europa League final the previous season. Western Sydney will win his foul. Jordan O'Doherty concedes a free kick for tripping Nathaniel Atkinson. So back-to-back fouls for Jordan O'Doherty in a minute there. Oh. One shots for Melbourne City, 2 down off target. What's your favourite YouTube channels? Question, I've been following Blackburn Rovers Seas, so that's another football channel there, so he supports Blackburn Rovers from the Championship, and he also does the Spanish and German Premier League divisions predicting. Also Dominic Rich, he's a Manchester City fan, and he does a whole bunch of Premier League related stuff as well, so some of them. Don't watch AFTV, you should watch a channel called Arsenal Realist. He's a true Arsenal supporter. Okay, Arsenal Realist, I haven't heard of him, so what does he do? Does he get as passionate, as annoyed as what the Arsenal fans do? Seems like the Arsenal fans either always bemoaning about certain things going on. But is he more of a positive, upbeat guy? Yeah, what's Arsenal Realist's situation? The National Sports Loaded. Oof. But other favourite YouTube channels, not football related, well, Discover Mods, he's kind of funny there with how silly he's been with different pranks and things he does with his family there as well too. And then yeah, just stumble across any other random channels as well too. Yeah, Donovan Rich also covered a bit about the coronavirus, so I watched a bit of that today and a few other things related to that. And yeah, so I did a stream on that as well too. As it's a pretty ongoing topic, I suppose there might be more events delayed, postponed or cancelled. Maybe when I'm doing this live stream at the moment, not too sure. There'll be lots of different developments going on. And see if the A-League gets impacted for tomorrow or something as well too. Yeah, search Arsenal Realist on YouTube here. That will be the easiest way. I'll put that down in my notes there. Haven't been making any notes there recently. Is what happened to all those trolls that were here a couple of weeks ago? Well, that main guy with hacking, something Hunt, right? Yeah, those guys had all disappeared there, unfortunately. Arsenal Realist, I'll put that one down. I want him at the toilet, man, because he must have just given up on me after the other stream wasn't working before. Probably should have mentioned that I was going to restart it. Western Sydney Wanderers offside. The referee's assistant has their flag outstretched as Simon Cox is caught offside. Yes. Oh, shot blocked. Melbourne City. Some reason all the stream things are just gone away on here, so see if I find other websites. Melbourne City shot blocked. Watchalong Wales has a shot from inside the box but is blocked by Western Sydney Wanderers defender. Nice to keep updated on here though. Oh, hello there, Dubell17 channel. So you wanting to know what channel the stream is on? Yeah, I'm trying to get a channel myself there, as usually I've been using the live TV sport website thing there, but all the different streaming things somewhat disappeared. So just some free streams I'm trying to find. Currently trying to look at the USA goals.video websites. So if that one loads, that'd be quite helpful. But at the moment, just going by these updates over here, so hopefully you'll find them quite useful. And feel free to join on the chat there. We've got National Sports Load, got Gatman as well too. Join along there. It's just a bit of an interactive stream while we try to watch this game between Melbourne City and Western Sydney Wanderers. Currently 1-1 with half an hour left to go. Who will finish it off and get that crucial victory, more so for Western Sydney Wanderers as they try to put themselves into that top 6 race. Melbourne City were trying to get second, trying to get a home semi-final potentially for the end of the season. Would be their ambitions if they're able to win the game. Okay, now it's working nice. So the USA goals.video websites that I'm using are there, but don't disappear. Shots of targets, Melbourne City. Yeah, shot blocks. Wales had a shot inside the box, but it was blocked by Western Sydney Wanderers defender. Melbourne City on the ball at the moment, 62 minutes into this game. Just passing the ball around middle of the pitch there. Pretty boring stuff at the moment. See if they can find some space. And that one goes way out of play towards the left hand side at the halfway line. Ball forward. Western Sydney Wanderers back on the ball. And it's given it away pretty easily, so just changing the position quite frequently at the moment. Line ball upfield and headed in for Griffiths. Cots and dispossessed once again, so backwards and forwards at the moment. And Russell on the left hand side of the touchline with Nuke. Jensen instead with Buante to the right hand side of the pitch. And trying to build some possession. Don't turn the ball over, and they did turn the ball over. Western Sydney got 3-on-2 here. And doesn't concede a foul. Interesting. It seemed like there might have been a push at the back there. So Melbourne City got the ball there after Western Sydney Wanderers denied a free kick and up on the same position. Jamison, Saseo, coming down the right hand side, headed still in play, and now they go back to the halfway line. So we're building in the attack with Jamison playing the ball off to Noon. And no foul again there with Melbourne City player going to ground. Western Sydney player on. And they're still on the floor. And now Western Sydney gone down too, yeah. This referee's not blowing up for anything, yeah. 2 players going to ground, but no whistle involved. Interesting. Very interesting, especially if Western Sydney Wanderers been a pretty good position. Yeah, the commentator's saying that she missed quite a few of those fouls there. But apparently she's been officiating superbly well by just not really doing anything, not blowing the whistle, not giving the teams those free kicks that otherwise would have done so. So, might not be the highest quality referee, but certainly makes for a lot more entertainment if you're able to play off a few different niggles and a few different challenges coming in. And the white shoulder getting Western Sydney players. So either she's just annoying the fouls, not being able to see them, or just not officiating proper. Uncontested drop ball coming up. Yeah, replay of that one, it was that shoulder getting involved there, charging the player to the ground. And then the Western Sydney Wanderers players surrounding her. What the hell's going on? It's Melbourne City on the ball now. Long ball over the top down the whites with a seagull getting in the way. And eventually out for a goal kick. That's probably her first time. Yeah, possibly could be. Can't say for 100%. She'll definitely be officiating other matches prior to this, but this might be her first proper A-League game for the men's side. So that comes with additional pressure in itself. Curtis Goods. He got turned over. Western Sydney Wanderers steaming forward here. And that goes out for goal kick. Got a couple other updates there, which I'm not quite seeing yet because I'm at 68 minutes. But you can see Western Sydney Wanderers shot blocked. And Western Sydney Wanderers shot on target as well too. I still don't know why C is not seeing these spells, like why. Oh, here's a... Oh. Oh, wow. I just saw that chance. How was that not a goal? Western Sydney Wanderers with an open net and somehow didn't score. That's very extraordinary. There's a long ball over the top. Melbourne City getting scrambled at the defence. They're coming off the head of the goalie as they came right towards the goal line. Right off the line as the defender scrambles back there. Somehow was able to save it just a couple metres off. Extraordinary. Oh, and Kakaluccio has an opportunity as well too. But Western Sydney Wanderers should have had a 2-1 lead there. Wow. Wow. Melbourne City better not give away a cheap penalty or free kick. Remember what happened last time. Well, how the earth was that not a goal there? It was kind of, the ball was just gasping towards the goal. It's somehow amazing defence. I mean, in from behind and somehow denying what surely looked like a goal. What a moment that was. Jeez. Did you guys see that opportunity for Western Sydney? I'm glad I saw that one. It's one of the most extraordinary goal line clearances you're going to ever see. Yeah, got a couple of substitutions here with Lachlan Wales and Scott Jamieson coming in. Russell on the ball. Western Sydney Wanderers are looking quite threatening now to potentially take the lead. Come on, Western Sydney Wanderers. Yeah, things are really looking nicely for them at the moment. But come on, Melbourne City. Come on, Melbourne City. Yeah, they're talking about the referee leading on those goals coming there, so who knows, you might not be able to get another A-League match again there. If the referees are found at fault for different challenges and things like that, they get punished for things like that generally, so she might have to take a back stand for a few matches. Free kick with Tate Russell taking it. Okay, I'm probably not quite up to that, so not quite up to this situation. On my stream, currently 72nd minutes, so I'm always good at least a minute behind when things are working. And Danny was going for a thunderbolt shot there for Melbourne City, but that would have been really difficult. So off target. Buante from long distance over the top of the bar quite easily. But things are starting to heat up though. Wanderers having possession. For the most part they are. Yeah, a few more updates on these all events here coming up. So lots more activity to come on. Well, to Gatman, he's been very quiet there recently. Maybe he's just randomly fallen asleep, or he's just seen what you had to say there, National Sports Flow before change. Here come the Wanderers with Cots across the box. And goalkeeper collects that one. Buante on the ball from Melbourne City. The opportunity to create some sort of attacking opportunity. From Biggetti, has a shot, blocked, charged, cleared, half. Melbourne City back on the ball again, down the right hand side. Across the left hand side of the box with McLaren. And no one getting to the second ball. Here they comes flying back in. Melbourne City still in possession. And now it's back to the halfway line. And the referee is giving away a free kick here. So Melbourne City gets a rare opportunity for a shot at goal. Referee's been letting things go quite a bit, but not this time around, so good opportunity for Melbourne City here. One eye open with some beers there for Gatman. Oh, we got 15 or so minutes left to go plus additional time. So we could be in for a frantic finish with Melbourne City free kick. And there's been a yellow card award as well too, so all heating up in these late stages of this match. So a bit of a long range free kick though from Melbourne City. And it goes across the box. Oh, that was very disappointing. Very disappointing. It goes over the top of the wall out for a goal kick with no one getting the touch. And that's the yellow card being awarded. Managed to catch up to. Yeah, Flying Bergini getting yellow carded. So Western Sydney Wanderers, they've been having more of these opportunities there, which is really surprising. They are the underdogs for this game at $3.60 to $1.91 from Melbourne City. I predicted Melbourne City to win, but Western Sydney Wanderers, you have to really back them to be the ones that pull off this win away from home, given how many chances they've been parading at Melbourne City's end and what Western Sydney Wanderers is able to be cracking up. Here they come again on the ball. With Schwegner. With Russell. Ooh, took a touch and played it back instead of having a shot. Jeez. They need to make it count. They're not going to get a better opportunity than what they had before though, when it was just a tap and goal. But somehow just a little bit sloppy, a little bit thinking, oh yeah, the goal's already been scored type of thinking, which is a little bit lazy. And now they're having a shot on target for Mitchell Duke, but being saved. So the shots are flying in there rapidly for Western Sydney. Yeah, Whiskey goal kick clearance now. But Melbourne City are in possession. With Russell, Mitchell, Viewerman, Curtis clearing. Yeah, all happening for these last stages of this game there, so it could be in for a very exciting 12 minutes plus additional time as well too. As both sides will be searching for a winner. Western Sydney Wanderers seems like they are more likely of the two sides that might end up getting it with the way things are going at the moment. But Melbourne City on the board at the moment, and they're giving it away. And Cots, and he gives it away by Russell. Some poor possession, poor passes going on. Atkinson, look at this one here for Melbourne City. Ooh. And in the end, Western Sydney able to clear that one. Melbourne City back on possession there with a man on the ground. So now they just calmly passing around the defenders. Yeah, look at that draw percentage now, 82% for the draw. This big white as line compared to the winning percentages being only 14 and 4%. But 4%, gotta like those odds. 10 minutes to go plus additional time, you can't really put it past Western Sydney. But Melbourne City, they will get some opportunities themselves, of course. Cox on the ball with Sullivan. Final 10 minutes officially, 80th minute. They keep their comments there going, everything's been drying up there recently. Just National Sports Loaded, stop making comments there. Gatman's having some beers and just managing to stay awake to see this game, so I appreciate that though. And here come Melbourne City, inside the box, but defended nicely. Kaluchili, very long as ball upfield, and finding no one. Ooh. Here come Melbourne City, and they got themselves a corner. Now I'm somewhat a bit behind there, but Melbourne City having a shot off target. Quay Noon missing a shot from inside the box that just misses the left of the goal. And Western Sydney making a substitution. Carlesio is replaced by Noah Pagden. So it's a few more minutes past there as we're starting to wind down to the end of this match. As I briefly see that highlight there, we just have to refresh the stream. Well, if we look at the latest lineups there, let's see how many of them have made the final substitutions. So for Melbourne City, got Jamieson coming off, got the likes of Wales coming off as well too. Calf and Galloway coming on. For Western Sydney, got the likes of O'Doherty and Carcelio coming off with Sullivan and Pagden. So there's still one substitution each for both sides to make. Into the 85th minute. Who's going to get the last chances to get all 3 points out of this match? Or we're just going to be heading for this 1-1 draw. Stay tuned to the end for any late last minute dramas. Apparently the previous match there was 0-0, but Sydney really should have managed to score right at the death of that game. So never say die to the end, right? Got another yellow card here, this time from Melbourne City. Thank you guys for watching this watch along. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and comment below during the stream or after the stream, and yeah, feel free to check out all my other predictions. I do a whole bunch of European predictions, but because of this coronavirus going on at the moment, I'll be doing a whole bunch of other league predictions, mainly South American leagues like Bolivia, possibly like the likes of Paraguay, Argentina, Brazil. There's also some other options with the Turkish league seems to be one of the most exciting leagues there, with 4 teams fighting out for the title. And National Sports Loaded has come up with another thing, RBB Oli Oli Oli, RBB Oli, RBB Oli Oli. So there you go, a bit of the chanting going on there to push Western Sydney Wanderers on there to try and get that last minute goal for a crucial victory if they are able to get it, to be right in the midst of the playoff talk. As they're currently 3 points outside the top 6, and if they're able to get the 3 points, then they'll be right on the heels of the 6th place sides of Western United, their rivals. And I'd help out quite a lot, just be behind them on the goal difference at this stage. Yeah, 89th minutes, still 1-1. Just a couple of other fouls coming in. 1-1, 95% chance of a draw, 3%, 2% either way. But how many added on time we're going to see? Western Sydney Wanderers foul. Dylan Montgomery earns the eye of referee Kate Janewitz for holding on to Joshua Durante. And we have a shot blocked for Melbourne City as well too, so still going to get the chances. Seems like my phone says this game is over, as it's kind of like just on the loading screen thing there, playing up. Saw bits and pieces there, able to carry on with some of these live updates there, able to answer some of you guys' questions there, so it's all very helpful. But more people that gets involved there, asking questions, commentating about the game, the easier the stream is able to flow through nicely. Of course, I'll try to do my best to get it back up again for these final few minutes. See what else I can give you, see what other drama is going to come up in this final few stages. We're approaching the 90th minute mark now, so that's how you know it's the end. With the additional time just to be added on. So Western Sydney Wanderers shot blocked. Simon Cox has a shot from inside the box, but it's blocked by Melbourne City defender there. So Western Sydney Wanderers, they have been more of the threatening sides in these final 20 or so minutes, maybe even half an hour. But another opportunity goes eluding for them. They're running out of time. Yeah, but none of us, me, Gatman, or Kevin White there, had predicted a draw for this game. So we'll all get that match incorrect, and we'll have Kevin White's there with one advantage points, with the fact that he predicted a draw between Sydney and Perth earlier today. He went for a 2-2 filler, which would have been a lot nicer to see than a 0-0 draw as it turned out to be. So where am I going to make up my other points for the A-League matches, as there's only 2 games left. Well, I've gone for Wellington and Newcastle. Gatman's gone for Wellington and Adelaide, and Kevin White has gone for Wellington and Newcastle as well too, so I won't be able to catch up to Kevin White there. So it seems like if this result holds, then he'll just be able to win White now, really, because we won't be able to catch up for these other 2 matches coming up. But once I introduce the 3 points for the correct score results there, then they'll keep things alive right to the very end. But I'll save that for next season and save that for the upcoming Football Simulator series coming up as well too. I guess there's not much point trying to get this live stream back up again, as 92 minutes in, so hopefully don't miss a final second goal. As what's happened in the Melbourne victory game there recently, they managed to get themselves a late win against Adelaide. Was it a week or 2 ago, I believe? So latest update, we've got Melbourne City foul corner. Metcalf concedes a free kick for tripping Nick Sullivan. 93 minutes gone. We've got 4 people who's watching the stream there at the moment, I believe. Only 2 people hit that like button. So the guys that haven't, make sure you hit that like button. I'll be really much appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We've got 5 people now, so not excuses. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new, and feel free to join the chat there. We have National Sports Loader that's been making quite a few comments. Usually it's Gatman that does all the chatting, but he's taking a break, fair enough. For a change, as he's getting quite sleepy, as he wasn't even going to come along for the stream. He was here for the earlier one with Sydney and Perth Glory. It was a 0-0 draw, but at least I had him to keep me entertained. Got Dubell17, who's been in here quite a while ago. Or he might be here this whole time, it's hard to know when you only make like 1 comment. Mostly it's just been National Sports Loader and Gatman, I can say he's definitely been here the whole way through. Susan Sitar has been in here earlier. He wanted to know how to watch the game. It might be a female. Send me the link, so gave some suggestions on that. But I just took it off afterwards to find it. I had Santos wondering who was going to win the match, and apparently no one at this stage. So that's the situation. Those are the few people that's made the comments there. Full-time 1-1. Yes, it is full-time. I can say it's officially full-time there. You're right. National Sports Loaded. It is a 1-1 draw for this A-League match. So 2 draws in these 2 games today, but a couple of goals at least for this match. So that means Kevin White's, according to the rules that have been going on at the moment, haven't been awarding 3 points for a victory. Not until the next season to make everything fair. So that means that Kevin White has automatically managed to win this week's A-League predictions after managing to get that Sydney Perth Glory game right, and the fact that me and him have both gone for Wellington Phoenix and Newcastle Jets to win. I won't be able to have a chance to catch up. So big congratulations to him. And thank you for you guys for tuning in to this live watch along there. And I'll be back again for tomorrow. We're doing the Adelaide against Newcastle Jets live watch along as well too. So check that out. And in the upcoming days, I'll be doing the footballsimulator.co.uk website there with the different countries against each other, and give you 3 points for a correct score, 1 point for just the correct result, and then we'll have a different league there, see who does better in the predictions, and then different countries as well too, see how well they are performing, and it's all up to you guys to see what venues, what countries. Should be quite interactive and quite a bit of fun. Does this mean Western Sydney Wanderers are out of the finals? No, definitely not, but it doesn't help their cause. If we have a look at the table, should use the other stream there, but Western Sydney Wanderers currently placed down in 8th place, 2 wins and a draw past 5 matches for them. They'll still have a few other matches to play. They're currently 3 points behind Western United. They have 3, 4, 5, 6 games left to go. Next game they got against Sydney, so that's one's going to be really tough. A Sydney derby match, but however they just recently defeated Sydney FC at their place just a few weeks ago, and this time they got home advantage. And then the following week they got another derby with the Western United derby there, so Sydney derby, Western Sydney against Sydney, and the Western Sydney against Western United before they playing against Perth Glory, Melbourne Victory, and the Central Coast Mariners and the Wellington Phoenix, my club, to end things off for the regular season. So there'll be lots of opportunities for them to get the points they require to make the top 6, but they'll start to run out of matches, so they'll need to start getting some extra points and some victories if they are going to make the top 6 there of the season. But yeah, thank you very much there, National Sports Loaded, and for Gatman for tuning in, and whoever else has been watching along and been keeping very quiet. Cheers for that, guys. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Check out my other videos as well too. That would help quite a lot. And yeah, thumbs up, subscribe. Yeah, two goals. At least we got some goals out of this match. Entertaining draw, especially that Western Sydney chance as well too, that they desperately should have scored, as it was somehow cleared off the line. It just looked like it was easily going to go in, but somehow able to scramble back into the fence, and yeah, just getting a little bit too complacent possibly that I was going to go over the line, as yeah, just came out of nowhere and then somehow able to clear that one away. So that was one of the most entertainment saves that you've seen before, and getting a couple of goals out of this game makes it all the more worthwhile compared to that Sydney Perth Glory game. Was a bit of a bore fest. Yeah, fair enough there, National Sports Loaded. Good night. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. See ya.